separate from EMC and pride for a remedy. As long as it's with me, I'm on fire like Timothy. Let's go to war, y'all should all throw the war, homie. Let's go to war, y'all should all throw the war, homie. Let's go to war, y'all should all throw the war, homie. If you ain't take no more, let's go to war, let's go to war, y'all should all throw the war, homie. Let's go to war, y'all should all throw the war, homie. Let's go to war, y'all should all throw the war, homie. When you ain't take no more, let's go to war.
Uh-oh, we should play that one. Shalom Israel with the Isupk, started out of 1 West, 125th Street in Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yohana, and we are not affiliated with no other Hebrew Israelite group on the planet. Alright, we located here at 5261 Delmar Boulevard in Suite A, in St. Louis, Missouri, 63108. And if anybody got any questions, want to make a comment or listen live, then you can dial 712-832-8330, 218-339-7800, 605-562-0400, 641-426-1600, and the access code is 825-1636 for all 4 lines. All right. Now, before we get started, if we have any questions in the class, take your phone off. If you're on the line, take your phone off of mute and say Salaki or excuse me. And then you're on the Facebook, just bear with us. You know what I'm saying? We get the questions answered. Salaki, I should turn it, make that thing spin. Yeah, make it spin. All right. So, if we got any questions, crank that bad boy up on too. I know we got some questions. I got some text messages. Turn the mic up some more, man. Turn the mic up some more. Both of them. Crank both of them up a little bit. See if it works with. Testing 1, 2, 3. That's a little better. Yeah, that's too long. Alright, let's roll with that. Alright, okay. First question, get me Matthew 6:1. Matthew 6:1.
Matthew chapter 6, verse 1. Take heed that ye do not your alms before men, to be seen of them. Otherwise ye have no reward of your Father which is in heaven.
Okay, first, what is the word alms mean? It says, do not, take heed that you do not your alms before men. What does the word alms mean? Look them up on what General Hyman calls your Google machine. This dude be killing me. General Hyman says, what you got a Google machine for? Google it. What does alms mean?
Salah.
Hold on one second. Go ahead.
Donations, charity.
Your good deeds. You understand? Your good deeds. Okay, so it says, take heed that ye do not your alms before men. All right? All right, Most High Christ. All the phones on mute. Okay? So the scripture, this is Christ talking, because these letters are in red. And he said, take heed that ye do not your alms before men, to be seen of them. What does that mean? Don't do your good deeds to be seen of men. What does it mean? What does it mean that he's saying? Break it down, and then why is he even saying it? Why is he saying it? And what does it mean first? So what does it mean when it says, take heed that ye do not your alms before men, your good deeds?
Like,
Go ahead.
Don't give to the poor just to seem like you better than the next person.
Yeah, I can take that. I'll take that. But more so on a think Christian. You know what I'm saying? Think Christian. I know it's gonna be hard because you ain't a Christian. But think Christian. Think of black Christian.
Giving to the poor and thinking that the Lord gonna bless you.
Yeah, they sure think that. You dead on. They turn around and, you know what I'm saying, give folks dollars and $2. I just try to give people stuff just to be nice and help them out, this and that. You know what I mean? Just to be seen by men. You know what I'm saying? Because they talk about it. You understand? They got to tell folks that they gave somebody a damn dollar. You know? And it had to be in the name of Jesus. And you know what I'm saying? The Lord was looking, and you know, I know God saw me, and you know, all that nonsense, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't do your good deeds just to be showing off. You know what I'm saying? To get recognition by men. You know what I'm saying? That's what he's talking about. And the reason why is Christ saying? Why is Christ saying, take heed that ye do not your alms, your good deeds before men, to be seen of them, to be recognized by men, that, oh man, this cat, they got it going on, man, look at what they doing, man, you know what I'm saying? What you think about it? Think about it. Oh, you know what, Salah, give me that, I gotta start that live on. Salah, finish it real quick. Salah, everybody, 1 second, finish it at the bottom. Right at the bottom, yeah. At the bottom of the screen. Yeah, there you go. So like, yeah, 1 second. Okay, now look, pull it out. Pull it, slow down so you won't break the piece. Push this in, pull that end out. Yeah, there you go. Okay, take the wire out. Take the wire out. Yeah, there you go. Now put the wire back in that top part so you won't forget where it goes. Don't worry about it. Just get it. Take it. It extends on this end. There you go. 1 second, y'all. Hold on 1 second. I forgot something. Yeah, hold on. Okay, while we're waiting to get this thing going, why is Christ saying that? Why is he telling them not to do their deeds, they good deeds, they alms in front of men just to be seen by them?
Like,
go ahead.
Wouldn't that be like vanity?
Absolutely, that's vanity. You know what I'm saying? But more so, he's telling them this. Now remember, Christ, who was the leading class at this time, right? In the time of Christ.
Sadducees and Pharisees, like.
Absolutely. The Sadducees and the Pharisees, the religious leaders, the hypocrites. You know what I'm saying? The religious leaders were the ones that was ruling over the people, right? So Christ is teaching them this so that they would not be hypocrites like, you understand, the Sadducees and Pharisees. Precept. Precept. We got a precept on that.
Rocky.
Go ahead.
Would you go to Matthew 6 and 16?
Matthew 6 and 16. Read that, Bob.
Matthew chapter 6, verse 16. Moreover, when ye fast, be not as the hypocrites.
Be not as the who?
Hypocrites. Of a sad countenance. For they disfigure their faces, that they may appear unto men to fast. Verily I say unto you, they have their reward.
Okay, now when Christ said they have their reward, is he talking about something good? They're going to get paid? They're going to hit the jackpot? What does he say? They have their reward.
Salah.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Hold on, you sure? Go ahead, man.
Basically like the doctrine they're teaching and the way they're living is from the heathen, and they're gonna die for it.
Yeah, okay. Their reward is they repayment. You understand? Their payment for the things that they're doing, for them being a hypocrite. Right? So he's saying when you fast, all right, don't be like the hypocrites. And who are the hypocrites? The hypocrites, of course, were the Sadducees and Pharisees, the religious leaders. You understand? So that's definitely a good precept. Pull Matthew 5 and 19. This is a real good one. It's a better one than this one. This is one. You sure? But I want this a better one right here.
Matthew, Salaki.
No sweat. Go ahead.
Matthew chapter 5, verse 19. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments, and shall teach men so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven.
So you understand that, right?
Con.
Okay, that's it on there?
Con, sir.
Okay. So is there some more? Read 20.
Verse 20. For I say unto you,
Yeah, this is, go ahead.
that except your righteousness shall exceed the righteousness of the scribes and Pharisees, ye shall in no case enter into the kingdom of heaven.
Okay, so you get the point now, right? This is why Christ was teaching them not to, and he said another scripture where he said to do what they say, you know what I'm saying, but don't do as they, you know, as they works. And I'm paraphrasing. Go ahead, put that back in our mouth. Don't do as they do. You understand? Do what they say, because at that time they were the ones teaching the law, right? They were teaching the law. You understand? Can you get it? Okay. That's how I put it straight in. You got to push it up a little bit and put that the plug back in there. You got to raise it up some. You turn around and at that time they was teaching the law. They were the ones saying, okay, if you you know, like the doctors of the law, right? The ones that know the law, that have mastered the law. You understand? They turn around and go in the law and say, okay, you know what? This person committed adultery. They supposed to get put to death. You understand? You can't get it. First, give it. Take it back off and give me this piece right here. Give me that thing. That's staying. Don't worry about it, Bob. Come on. Just adjust it. Just adjust it. They're gonna turn it on. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna have to give you a class on how to work the equipment, brother. You know what I'm saying? Raise it up a little bit. Raise it up. With the little piece. Tilt it back. The little piece, yeah, it's down on. So you need a whole class on this thing, brother. Alright? There you go. Okay, now, go ahead and start. Don't sweat. Okay. Yeah, so like I said, with that scripture there, read that again. And what was Christ saying? Read again.
Matthew chapter 5, verse 20.
Nice and loud, boy.
For I say unto you, that except your righteousness shall exceed the righteousness of the scribes and Pharisees,
Mm-hmm.
ye shall in no case enter into the kingdom of heaven.
Okay, now, you shall in no case enter into the kingdom of heaven. Your righteousness don't exceed their righteousness, right? Because, I mean, I can go all throughout the scriptures, man. You know what I'm saying? Because there's another scripture about how they go about forming their own righteousness.
Right.
You understand? And that's exactly what black Christians do. These are the same old black Christians of old, man. You understand? The ones from today is the same black Christians of old. Okay? To where they turn around and instead of them following what's in the book, they make up their own mumbo jumbo. You understand? And they become righteous according to themselves and what they feel and how they feel it should go. Instead of them absolutely following these scriptures, that's what makes you righteous. You following the Most High. But you know, Christians in the church today, and it was same back then, because they're the same hypocrites, they will say, okay, since I got a good heart, right? You ever heard them say that? I got a good heart. You know, I try to give to people. I give people the shirt off my back and all this kind of. That means absolutely nothing when you are not following these laws, statutes, and commandments.
Right.
You understand? So when you go back to 6 and 1, when it says, "Take heed that you do not your alms before men to be seen of them." This is saying, don't turn around and just, you know, do a good deed. You know what I mean? Just to go around bragging and, you know, everybody saw you give the homeless man, you know, $10 or whatever you did buy him. You bought him some McDonald's or something, whatever it is. You understand? The Christian church, that's what they do. Okay? The hypocrites, that's what they do. You understand? Meanwhile, they broadcasting all of the good deeds that they doing. You know, so they own, but they ain't telling you how many children they molested in the church.
Right.
You understand? They ain't telling you, you know what I'm saying, how many cigarettes they smoke. Look, man, I remember when my baby mom, she took me to her church. And I was going to see her pastor, right? And the dude turned around and he dropped something, or he was doing something in front of me to get down, and then for a whole big old pack of Cool for the Kings fell off that man's pocket. You know what I'm saying? Now, I was in the world then, of course, but I said, damn, I said, why? I said, why is if this man's a preacher, why is he smoking cigarettes? You know what I'm saying? And so I was like, oh well, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, like I said, they claim to be righteous all according to themselves. You understand? Because if they was righteous according to the scriptures, they would not be smoking cigarettes. You understand?
Right.
He know that this pastor, he's supposed to know better. You understand? Because he's the one that's supposed to be teaching the people. What he does every week is he just stands up there and preaching, hoop hop. You see what I'm saying? He's not teaching blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians properly. You see what I'm saying? He's doing every single thing against the Bible, against God. You understand? They're antichrist. You understand? Because if they was for our king, then they would be doing exactly what our king said to do, which is to keep all of God's law. So then he said, otherwise you have no reward of your Father which is in heaven. Now, what reward is this talking about? Because now it's a reward here, you understand, and then it's a reward for the hypocrites. But they have their reward. So what's the difference in these two rewards here? To where it says, otherwise, if you do like them, you understand, to be seen of men, if you do like them hypocrites, then hey, you have no reward of your Father which is in heaven. Now in verse 16, when it said, for they have their reward, what's the difference in these rewards? What's the difference in these two rewards?
It's a lot.
Go ahead.
Their reward will be a punishment.
Absolutely. You understand? Absolutely. Okay? And then the reward in verse 1 in chapter 6. What is their reward? It said, you have no reward of your Father which is in heaven. So what does that mean?
It's a lot.
Go ahead.
Life.
Give me something else. That's true, but give me something else. Give me a better word. What do the Christians say when they
Like,
go ahead?
well, we like getting the kingdom, bringing the kingdom.
Nah. What do the Christians say when they wake up in the morning that they are,
Salah.
when they go to sleep at night, when they on their way to work, when you call them on their phone, when you say hi to them?
Salah.
Wait, go ahead.
You will be blessed.
You will be blessed. You understand? You have a good reward, then you get blessed from the Most High. That's what that's talking about. You ain't gonna get. It's like, okay, your child disobey you. Do you go take them to the mall to buy them shoes and clothes and, you know what I'm saying? They don't follow none of your rules. Do you just take them to the mall and just spend on them, cash out and all of that? No, you get them the bare minimum. You understand? I remember when I was little, Mom used to always tell me, boy, keep on playing with you. You'll have bread and water. That's it.
Right.
You understand? And that's actually, I looked that up. That is the minimum requirement that a parent has to give their child. You have to give your child at least the minimum of what they. Now all that lasagna and chicken wings, that's extra. You understand? I can give you bread and water until you go back to your room. You understand? So I remember she used to say that to me a lot. Anybody, your mother said it to you? Oh, okay. So I ain't the only one that was bad as hell. I mean, mother said that too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't trying to throw you out there like that, Bob, but it is what it is. Okay. So that's what that means right there. Not to get too far around along. But to do your arms of good deeds, of course you fronting for the people. You understand? You starting, like they say, and if you do that, you understand, then you have no reward of the Father. You understand? You're not going to get blessed. Okay? All right, and let's see, we got another one. Okay, is it mandatory that a man with multiple wives all live under one roof? And where in the scriptures can we find the woman having their own homes or houses? Okay, let's see. As far as the man, and say for instance, if he has, we'll just say 2 wives, okay? Because that's more than one, all right? We ain't go 10, 20 on like everybody UPK got, but we'll just say 2, all right? If a man has 2 wives, right? There is no law or rule or whatever a lot of fake Israelites make up, and a lot of people in the world make up, as an excuse to where they feel like the man should not have more than one woman anyways. You understand? So they'll turn around and say stuff like, oh, well, if you do have more than one woman, you're supposed to be, you got to afford them all. You know what I'm saying? They'll come up with that excuse. And then they, oh, if you do have more than one woman, you're supposed to have them all living in the same house. You understand? How many black women do you know that can live with a 16-year-old daughter after she started growing? You know what I'm saying? How many of them it has been successful at that? The damn girl get put out when she hit about 16.
Right.
You understand? Mama cannot stand her. She fine as the mama used to be growing up and all this, so she turn around and get jealous. She got to go. You understand? So what in the hell make you think the sisters have to turn around and live with, a brother and his wife? That you don't have to do that. You understand? You do not have to have your women in the same house, under the same roof. They don't have to cook dinners together. She making the chicken, you making the mac and cheese and the biscuits, you know what I mean? You don't have to do it like that. She doing the laundry, she got all the colors and you got all the whites, or she put them in the machine, take them out, she fold them. You don't have to do all that. They don't have to share responsibilities. It's not a requirement, it's not a law, it's not a must that they all live under the same roof, okay? It is solely upon the man how he rules his household, Now, if he wants to, you understand, then that's his choice. Okay? That is that man's choice to have both of his wives living under one roof. That's that man's choice. Okay? If he does not want them all to live under the same roof, that's his choice too. Precept, you like the general. Come on. Precept. Somebody give it to me.
Philosophia, sir.
Go ahead.
Is this precept about them living in the same house or just him having another woman?
No, the question is this. It says, is it mandatory that a man with multiple wives all live under one roof? So in this scenario that we use, the man has 2 wives, and is it mandatory for him and his 2 wives to all live at the same address?
I don't know. Would that have something to do with if a man takes another wife?
That's the man having the wife.
Okay, come on.
Yeah, we passed that point now. He already got 2 wives. So now it's where's these 2 sisters sleeping at night? And the question was, is it mandatory that they all 3, this one man and his 2 wives, live under the same roof? Is it mandatory?
I don't think it's mandatory if they live in one house, but I don't know where it is where they live in both. Both of them live in the same house.
Oh, okay, no sweat. It's not mandatory. You're correct. It's not mandatory. It's up to the man how he sets up his house.
It's a lot.
The precept for that is, I think he got it. Go ahead.
It would be 1 Corinthians 11,
Read.
verse 3.
Let's see. Read.
First Corinthians chapter 11, verse 3. But I would have you know that the head of every man is Christ,
Mm-hmm.
and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Christ is God.
Okay. That's a good one. That's close. That is saying that the man is in charge of his woman. But it's one better than that. It's one better than that. That's a good one. You know what I'm saying? That's second base right there. We want to bring it all the way home. One more. I give one more shot.
Salaki.
Go ahead.
Will it be bills of the house subscription?
No. No, that's personally talking about that's Proverbs 14:1, where it says every wise woman buildeth her house, but a foolish woman plucketh it down with her own hand.
Right.
That's talking about how the woman, how she acts, you understand, how she treats her man. You understand? We more so talking about the living situation and it being mandatory or not. We already established that it is not mandatory. Second thing that we said is that the man, is up to the man how he sets up his house. And the precept is, give me Ephesians 5. Go ahead.
Right.
Go ahead.
Ephesians 5.
He just heard me going there. He heard me going there. He was trying to put it. No, he was trying to up you on. You know what I'm saying? Trying to up the camera on there. I got you. I'm seaside. I'm seaside. Yeah, but that's correct. That's it. Go to Ephesians 5. That's 24, right?
22.
No.
24?
Oh, I got him here. I got not 22. Not 22 is one of you better than that. That'll break down most of what we say.
Oh, kind of
Okay,
kind.
this one 24, like I said, it's up to the man how he sets up his house, right? Who lives where? You know what I'm saying? Even if it come down to her getting a job or something, you know what I'm saying? Say for instance, if the man, first let's just read the scripture and then I'll go into that. Go ahead, Bob.
Kind.
Ephesians chapter 5, verse 24. Therefore, as the church is subject unto Christ.
Stop right there. What does the word subject mean? As the church is subject unto Christ. What does the word subject mean?
Right.
Go ahead.
Under authority.
Absolutely. Ruled over. You understand? One that is subject by somebody else, one is ruling over the other. Right? Christ is most definitely king and rules over all of us. Right? So as the church, which is the people, all right, as the church is subject unto Christ, keep going.
So let the wives be to their own husbands in everything.
Some of the things.
Everything.
Her living situation.
Everything.
Her car situation.
Everything.
Her job situation.
Everything.
Everything, man. That man rules over his woman and everything. Now think back a little bit. Think your grandfather. You understand? Your great grandfather, if you ever met him. You understand? How many women did you know Papa had? A bunch of them. You understand?
Right.
And where did all the women stay at? From what I saw, they all stayed in different addresses. You understand? One stayed over here, one stayed over there, one stayed down on the south side, a couple of them was over on the east side. You understand? Right. Papa had a couple of them on the east side. He had them spread out all over the place. You understand? Mainly so that they wouldn't run into each other. You understand? And give Papa them goddamn problems. You understand? Papa ain't want no problems out of his women. All of his women knew he had other women, but he didn't want no problems out of them. So he turned around, and plus, you know what I'm saying, Papa knew like every man knows. You understand? That women are jealous. Okay? And they are jealous of each other. You understand? Even when no man is even involved in the picture, women are just jealous of each other. They born that way. You understand? Our sisters are simply born that way. They can't help themselves. Right? So, in order to keep the drama down, you understand? Because sisters is all about that drama. Right? They about that life. All day, every day. You understand? Especially when it comes to their damn man. But in order to, you know what I'm saying, keep down the confusion, Papa kept them all in different addresses. You understand? So, and now it would not be unlawful or wrong if they all stayed in this, under the same roof. That would actually, hey, be ideal. Put in on a big mansion, or at least a half of one. You know what I'm saying? You get one part, you get this wing, she got that wing, this one got that wing, this one up on the second floor, this one on the third floor. Just everybody got their own little space, their own little quarter. And y'all either matching or half a match. But of course we ain't living in that kind of kingdom. You understand? And in some cases you have to watch out, fake Israelites and a lot of brothers in the world, it be threesomes and things going on, you know what I'm saying, with, those women. Because those brothers in the world, they don't understand that you're not supposed to be having threesomes with your wives. You understand? They're not supposed to see each other's nakedness. So why are they laying in the bed together, especially munching on each other? You understand? So if you want to learn how to, have multiple wives properly, then I suggest you get an ISUPK. Or you're gonna F it all up. All right. So sisters do not have to live in the same house with each other, with their husband. That is a lie. You don't have to do that. All right. And then let me see. I'll take the question. Hold on. The question was, and where in the scriptures can we find the woman having their own home? I'm gonna have to look that up. But as far as I know now, there is no scriptures that specifies whether a woman stayed by herself if she was married. You understand? Now, what we do know is by example. You understand? Is that, and you can go way back in history. You can even go back as far as like through slavery. You understand? We did not all live together at them times either. You know what I'm saying? Some slaves were sold way far away from each other. You understand? Some stayed in neighboring slave houses. I've seen on movies where they let them get passes, like visiting passes. You know what I'm saying? To where they can turn around and go and visit their wife or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Their husband at another plantation. You understand? So that's that. I mean, and not to just say that it was slaves at that time that what I'm saying, they didn't stay together, but recently, you understand? Like now, how many brothers how many sisters that say, yeah, they got a man, you understand? But they man stays somewhere else, If they have sex, they marry, you understand? So it's not a requirement, it's not a must that you live under the same roof, There's several brothers right now, you understand, they have a lot of wives, but they don't live under the same roof. And it's not a requirement, you understand? There's nothing wrong if they don't. Stop listening to fake Israelites and people in the world and only listen to the men of the Lord, the Isupk. And you'll be alright. You won't F it all up. Okay? Now, let's go to the next one. That's a Nova's question. I want to go to this friends thing. Give me Deuteronomy 22 and 12. I want to drop on this friends thing for a second. Because I get a lot of fake Israelites here, you know what I'm saying, that say, why you ain't got fringes on your clothes? You know what I'm saying? And it's mainly my shirt. Now, what gets me about fake Israelites is that they have the scripture in front of them. And the word garment has an S behind it. So that would mean plural, right? That would mean your garments, they claim that your garments is all of your clothes. So why don't they have fringes on all of their clothes? They only put them on the bottom and the little baby fringes on the bottom of shirts. Now I have seen some brothers trying to step their game up now. They got them 6-inch fringes, so the ones that go on lamps and on curtains, they got them things hanging on their shirts now. They trying to step it up. They're tired of me talking about they the baby fringes.
Right.
So they trying to step it up. So go ahead, read that for me now.
Deuteronomy chapter 22, verse 12. Thou shalt make thee fringes upon the 4 quarters of thy vesture, wherewith thou coverest thyself.
What is a vesture? Now, they like to pull the one in numbers, right? They like to pull the one in numbers. But what is a vesture? Who knows? Now, we know the Bible don't contradict itself. And the other one, it says to make fringes, and I'm paraphrasing, and put them on the border of thy garments, right? So this says thy vesture, right? Matter of fact, pull that one out real quick before you answer. Hold on one second. Okay, give me Numbers 15 and 38. Alright, we're going to go there, and then we're going to go back to Deuteronomy 22 and 12.
Now, God, Numbers chapter 15, verse 38.
Mm-hmm.
Speak unto the children of Israel, and bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments.
Okay, now this scripture says, bid them, meaning urge them. You understand? To make fringes on the borders of their garments. Okay? Now, go back to Deuteronomy 22 and 12.
Deuteronomy chapter 22, verse 12. Thou shalt make thee fringes upon the four quarters of thy vesture.
Thy vesture. You understand? Now, is there a difference from a vesture and a garment? Is there a difference from a vesture and a garment? Who knows? Who has the definition? I'll get you. I'm going to read that definition. Right.
Vesture, clothing.
Nope.
Oh, slack.
Uh-uh.
Vesture. King James Dictionary.
Uh-huh.
A garment, a robe.
A what?
A garment, a robe.
A what?
A garment, a robe.
A garment. A robe. Right? Your garment is your outer wear. Okay? Your garment is not, like for instance, when Christ got stripped of his garment, they actually think that Christ was walking around butt naked like they did had him on the Passion of Christ, like they had Caesar Borgia on the Passion of Christ. You understand? Wrapped in a towel like that, like a big ass pamper. You understand? That's what they had him walking around. They had a white Jesus. They mocking our king with these movies, first of all. You understand? White man is simply bragging on how he put another innocent black man to death.
Right.
You understand? That's really all they doing with these movies. Okay? The Passion of Christ, the love of Christ, whatever the hell the name of the movie is, they are simply mocking our king for them putting the greatest damn black man to ever live to death. Okay? For no apparent reason. Alright? Now, you got vesture and garment. Okay, it's a robe, it's your outer one. Alright? It is not you know what I'm saying, your t-shirt and your damn pants. Christ was not walking around butt naked when they took off his garment. Okay? The scripture says that he was clothed with a garment down to the foot. Alright? And that was his outer wear. He had on pants, he had on a t-shirt, you understand? He had on underwear, he had on socks, you understand? He dressed just like how we do today. Okay? So what no different. Alright, now let's pull a couple of precepts on the garments. First off, who knows what is a garment according to the scripture? Who can describe what the garment is? Who can pull the scripture, the precept about a garment? It's real simple. Matter of fact, when was it? Go ahead.
Scripture where it said they dressed in glorious warlike apparel.
They did what?
They dressed in warlike apparel.
You talking about the car? John, that's one. That's one we're gonna pull them. But I want to know. Okay, when was the first garments recorded in the Bible? Who knows?
Salah.
Go ahead.
The garment that was made for Adam.
For who?
Adam. Adam.
Nah. What garments was made for Adam? Okay, if your garments is your outer, what is your garment? What's your garment?
Salah, your robe, your priest.
Priest what?
The priest
your priestly word. Damn right. Okay, so when was the first recording of the priestly word? When was it first recorded of anyone making garments and being a priest? Precept.
John.
John the Baptist?
Come.
No. Give me Exodus 28:2. Go ahead. That's it. No. Okay. You added, but it was for Aaron. It was not Moses. It was for Aaron. Okay. Exodus 28:2.
Exodus chapter 28 verse 2. And thou shalt make holy garments for Aaron, thy brother, for glory and for beauty.
For glory and for beauty. Okay. Now, no doubt Moses had one on, right? Moses had a garment on too. Okay. But Scripture said, make that one for who?
For Aaron thy brother.
Make them garments for Aaron. For what?
Glory and for beauty.
For glory and for beauty. You understand? Them garments is glorious. You understand? They beautiful. I absolutely love them. I ain't even seen no garments like that. You understand? I done seen cats take sheets and cut holes out of them. Like, man, like they really believe that Christ was walking around looking like a damn bum. You understand? These cats really believe that, man. And that's a bunch of nonsense. You understand? Our king was fly. Hell, the Most High is sitting on the throne with an all white garment. And do you think he's looking like he's homeless? You understand? Hell no. Okay? The Most High got the baddest garment of them. White probably flash. You understand? Some damn place. Okay? But the same way that Solomon, right? What did the scripture say about Solomon? You read Matthew, is it 16? Hold on. One second, hold on. Let me see what that said. Hold on, let me find it. One second. Matthew 6:29.
Matthew chapter 6 verse 29. And yet I say unto you, that even Solomon in all his glory was not arrayed like one of these.
Okay, so if you go up, what's that? Go up one, I believe. Go up one. So we can get an understanding of it. Because you're talking about the flowers thing. Go ahead.
Verse 28. And why take ye thought for raiment? Consider the lilies of the field, how they grow. They toil not, neither do they spin. And yet I say unto you, that even Solomon in all his glory was not arrayed like one of these.
Okay, so who can break this down? Who can break down 28? What does it mean? It said, what it said, the graph? It said, I keep wanting to say lily. I keep thinking about it.
Consider the lilies of the field.
It did say lily. Okay. All right.
How they grow.
How they grow. Okay. What's a lily is a beautiful, beautiful little flower. You understand? Consider them beautiful little flowers and how they grow. Right? And it says they do what about?
They toil not.
They toil not. Keep going.
Neither do they spin.
Neither do they spin. You ever seen how they put them how they put fabrics and things together? Them machines have to spin And you know what I'm saying? The old ones had the people with the little thing on their foot. They
Right.
press the little thing. They be working the little thing, spinning, and they toil. They working like a mother trying to put that fabric and stuff together. You know what I'm saying? But these lilies, consider the lilies of the field, how beautiful those things look, right? Beautiful the little flowers are. And they spin, they toil not, they don't do nothing. And what else? What the scripture say?
Neither do they spin.
Mm-hmm. Keep going.
And yet I say unto you that even Solomon in all his glory was not arrayed like one of these.
Now, picture on Coming to America. You understand? Akeem
Right.
had on, he was draped. You heard me? Akeem was draped. He had on flies, little thing, little African thing. You know, so according to his culture, right? He had on all the gold. That's all I was tripping off of anyway, was damn gold. Then he had on gold thing across his, you understand? Even your boy, what was his name? Semi, right?
Right.
Even Semi was fly as hell. The scripture even talks about Solomon, man, and how fly Solomon was, and how fly the damn guards, his men that he had, you know what I'm saying, guarding the damn door, you understand? The gates, they was fly as hell, to the point to where they thought they was kings. But I'm gonna pull that too, okay? To where it said that, hold on. Oh, 1 second. Let's see. First King. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to find it. I'm going to find that scripture. Because it was either Solomon's guards or King David. I can't remember. I'll find it. Give me a second. I'll find it. But the point is, they were so damn fly to where the God, they thought that they was kings. You understand? So it's not against our culture. It's our culture to look good, to dress fly. You understand? Who dresses better than us? Nobody. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's trying to copy our damn style anyway. You know what I mean? When the sisters started wearing what they got, the Uggs and the jeans,
Right.
and then the sweaters and the jackets and things. Now you got every Becky in the world trying to wear Uggs and jeans. You know what I'm saying? Trying to look just like them. Okay? When the black man first started wearing that hat to the back, oh boy, they was talking about we was thugs left and right. But then when the devil started doing it, it's their style. It's just, you know what I'm saying? It's just them. They're just trying to, you know, be hip hop or whatever they call it. You know what I'm saying? But when it was us, oh man, we was thugs. You understand? When brothers started wearing, you know, certain clothes like big T-shirts, and all, you know what I'm saying? And what was that back in the day about the Dickie outfits? Remember when it was cracking? The Chucks. Who remember that? Who old is me on in this class today? The damn Dickie outfits, the whole thing. You understand? The shirt, the damn pants to go with them, and a pair of Chuck Taylors. Okay, everybody and their mama was trying to copy that. Okay, brothers and sisters have swag like no other. Okay, so guess what, man? It is what it is. Israel has always been fly. There's nothing wrong with them garments being fly, and you can go to First Ezra, chapter 1, verse 2.
First Ezra chapter 1 verse 2.
Read, hold on 1 second. Okay, read, yeah, verse 1. No, verse 2. Yeah, go ahead, read verse
Having set the priests according to their daily courses,
2. Mm-hmm.
being arrayed in long garments.
Being what?
Arrayed in long garments.
Being dressed, being arrayed in long garments. Okay, keep going.
In the temple of the Lord.
Okay, in the temple of the Lord. All right, so we definitely wear our garments. You understand? So the garments is your outerwear. Okay, that's what that is. Not no damn, your every outfit. You understand? As a matter of fact, they don't even put them on all of their clothes. That's how you know, and that's how you know they're silly. You understand? And they don't know the Bible. Okay, they just going about making their own righteousness. Like, what in the hell is the big deal with a baby fringe hanging on the bottom of a shirt? Like, I still don't get that. Like, they just like Christians. They are Christians. You understand? They just like them Christians in the church, to where they make paying their tithes the greatest thing that they do. You understand? I pay my tithes. That'd be the first thing them Christians open their mouth and say. I pay my tithes. I be at church every Sunday. The same way they run around, running their mouth about having a damn baby fringe on the bottom of a shirt. Oh, I got fringes on my. You say to put it on Numbers 15, 38. You say to have them on your garments. Well, what about your pants then? What about your socks then? What about your underwear then? You understand? I seen a sister on Facebook. She said she did some shirts. She sold some fringes on the bottom of some shirts, and she turned around and said, "Yep, it's time to do all of our pajamas now." Like, I mean, you gotta sleep. You gotta sleep in the fringes. Go ahead.
So like if they Israelites do teach that, because if the sky crack in the middle of the night or in the wee hours of the night and you ain't got no fringes, fake Israelites do teach that.
If the sky crack, what's gonna happen? If the sky crack, you ain't got no fringes on. You ain't gonna get the kingdom. Oh Lord, damn, they just see they Christians. The same way Christians is teaching you that nonsense about if you don't pay your tithes, you won't go to heaven. Creflo Dollar Boy, he turned around and said he was gonna line his members up in the back of his church against the wall and shoot him with an AK if they ain't pay his tithe. He gonna make sure you ain't getting in the kingdom. You gonna die in the back of his church if you don't pay him his tithe. You know what I'm saying? That's the same thing that they are doing. They lying.
Right.
Okay? If the sky cracked and you in a fake Israelite group or a Christian church, Lord be with you. You understand? Lord be with you. Because guess what? You are not in the truth in those groups. You understand? You're not in the truth if you're in the Christian church. You're not in the truth if you're in the Muslim mosque. You're not in the truth if you what else? What other religions they got out there, niggas in? All them damn religions. If you in and one of them, you understand? The same way the fake Israelites, okay? That's a religion. That's another religion. Alright? And guess what? If you in there too, if you're a fake Israelite, eating pork, because you eat pork too, if you're a fake Israelite, you understand? You don't keep the laws. Okay? You sleep with white women. If you're in a fake Israelite group, you sleep with white women. You're gay. You understand? You're lesbian. You understand? You all of that. You understand? Because guess what? That's what y'all do. That's why they refuse to come and get in the truth out. Because they don't want to change.
Right.
They don't want to change. They smoking weed. They still got. I mean, damn. Like, why even jump out of the Christian church? You was smoking weed in the church.
Right.
What you want to make a fake Israelite group for, and then turn around and claim that you in the truth, but then you still smoking weed? What in the hell can the Lord do with a damn dope thing? You know what I'm saying? What can be done with a crackhead, man? You can't get much work out of a crackhead.
That's right.
You understand? Even when the ones that work on cars and stuff, they ain't doing so well no more. You understand? You can't turn around and get much done with a crackhead, man. The Lord is not with crackheads. Crackheads got to get off the crack. Okay? The Lord is not with people that smoke weed. I'm calling you a crackhead too. If you smoke weed, you are a crackhead.
That's right.
You understand? if you smoke weed, you
Right,
are a
right.
crackhead. Go ahead.
He took my body just got real low. I don't know if my phone is ring, but my body was real low.
That might be your line. I'm seeing it's getting a little warning on her for your line. So it might be your line again.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So it what it does is it gives a warning, and if something is wrong with your line, you know, like say if you get like a weak signal or something like that, it'll turn around and alert you on this end. So that's the warning it was giving me. So it could be your internet. You know what I'm saying? You might be in an area or something like that. You know, you just don't have bars or you charge your phone or something like that. Check that. You know what I'm saying? But can you still hear me? Can you hear me at least? Okay, no sweat. Alright. Lord willing, brother, adjust his phone.
I'm on time, I can hear you.
Okay, you hear me? Okay, most high in Christ. Okay. Yeah. Where was I at? What was I saying? Okay, no sweat. Go back to that again now, so we can read that. I was talking about the fake Israelites. Okay, real quick. You cannot be in a fake Israelite group because guess what? There's no accountability in them groups. You understand? That's why they all doing the same old things they've been doing. You understand? And they're going to continue to do it. They're going to continue to sleep with white girls. They're going to continue to be gay. You know what I'm saying? They're going to continue to do whatever they want to do.
Right.
They eat pork. I had one tell me, oh yeah, if you buy a pizza with pork on it and something, just take it off and then you can eat the pizza. Like, dude, you still eating the pork. You know what I'm saying? The pork, the ooze, all on the goddamn pizza.
That's right.
You know? Like, what's the difference? You know what I'm saying? You still swallowing the pork. You know? The grease is all the fat that God. You know what I'm saying? It's still in the damn, you know what I'm saying, pieces. So it's the same thing as eating something. You might want to just go eat sausage. You might want to just eat it. You know what I'm saying? Because you eating it. You know? So something like that, man. These guys, you know, that's the thing, man. That's why they join those groups. So that they can tell you stuff like that when in actuality they just order the damn pepperoni pizza, they order the Italian sausage, you understand, they order the bacon, and they eat it. They don't take off. You know what I'm saying? They don't take off, they eat it. Alright? They eat the shrimp and the scampi and all of that. This one sister from a fake group here told me, she said, man, yeah, she said, them guys in that little group, whatever, on that group it is, she said, man, they eat pork, and they eat shrimp, and they eat crab, they eat all the things that y'all teacher said you're not supposed to eat. She said one of it, they went out to eat, and the brother turned around and ordered him a whole shrimp plate, you know what I'm saying, jumbo shrimp too. Not the regular shrimp, not the little bitty shrimp, he had the jumbo. You hear me? And then, guess what he told her? She asked him, she said, man, I thought we weren't supposed to eat that. He said, oh no, all you gotta do is just pray over it. So here you is, you're a whole Christian. You see what I'm saying? So why leave the Christian church to go and form and make your own Israelite Christian church?
Right.
But you could have just stayed in the Christian church and just said you was an Israelite, because that's all you're doing for real. That's all you really doing. You still in the Christian church, and you just know you're an Israelite. That's it. You understand? While the Christians in the church claim to be Gentiles. Okay? They say in the Christian church that no, we the Gentiles. You know what I mean? We not the Israelites. You know what I mean? I've been told that several different times too. Yeah, you could be a Gentile if you want to be. Yeah. Okay? You could be a Gentile, that's what you would like. Celebrate Christmas all you want. Knock your heart out. You understand? You can eat all the pork you want. Hey, knock your heart out. That's literal. You know what I'm saying? You're going to knock your heart out. And something else in your body. Some other kind of organ. You're going to knock it right out because you're going to get some sort of infection. You understand? From eating that filth. And then you're going to get sick. Alright? So, the garment thing. Okay? Back to the garments. Your garments is your outer work, your priestly work, okay, not your everyday clothes. You understand? Like, like I said, if you supposed to have uh, fringes on all of your garments with an S, then why don't you have them on your everything? You understand? Every damn thing, not just your shirt or T-shirt. You know, do they even wear them on anything else? I ain't even seen them wear fringes on nothing else. Other than that sister claiming to put them on their
A lot.
pajama. Go ahead.
They put them on the bottom of those dashikis.
Oh, okay, yeah, I have seen that. I seen that. I see, and you know what that is? That's another hustle.
Right.
You understand? Sidebar, speaking of hustle, I had a brother try to hustle me today. You understand? He out here on the parking lot. And he turned around, he said, hey brother, I'm with such and such homeless shelter. You know what I mean? Would you like to donate? And he turned around, reached in the back seat of his car. The front seat gave me 2 cards, right? Then he reached in the back seat, gave me 2 books. And he said, brother, these are some good books. Okay? One, something about a daughter being raised by a father. Okay, and then something about a son save or something. I can't remember what it said. But he turned around and I looked at the card. You know what the card said? The card said, "'Tis the season, it's a joyous occasion, and deck the halls, and all kind of stuff in there."
Oh, man.
On the inside, it turned around and said some other stuff, and then at the end it said, "And have a Merry Christmas." The dude gave me a Christmas card out, like he donated, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, we accepted donations for this shelter. Like, he gave me, like, the information to the shelter, and then turned around and give me a book. Yeah, for a small donation, you know what I'm saying? Then, yeah, we're taking these books. He probably got the books free from the library. Because, you know, libraries is doing that all over, but they're giving away books. You know what I'm saying? They got tables full of free books. You just take it. You know? So I said, man, get the hell out of here. You know what I'm saying? Brother, straight scam. You know what? That's the same as them damn dashiki dresses and them dashikis with fringes. I saw that too. You know what I'm saying? I saw that nonsense, but what I was saying specifically was they put them on anything other than the shirt. You know, that dashiki is still the shirt. Okay, it's almost like a dress shirt for men, but it's still a shirt, okay? And they put the fringes on the bottom of it. I ain't never seen them on no pants. I don't see them put them on no jackets. I don't see them put them on no socks. Nothing. You understand? Nothing, man. They only have them on them damn t-shirts.
Right.
You know? I don't never see them on no sweatshirt. They put them on them? They put them on sweatshirts? Well, see, they ain't following what they claim to believe in. You see them on button-ups? Nope, I don't never see them on button-ups. Now, I've seen fake Israelites in button-ups, and I ain't never seen a fringe on it. I've seen fake Israelites in sweaters. I never seen a fringe on it. But I have seen fake Israelites with fringes on t-shirts, and that's it. It was a brother that made a post the other day. He a fake Israelite, and he turned around. He at work with his schmuck on. You know, he worked in a nursing home or nursing field some kind of way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Scrubs. I mean, not schmuck, scrubs. You know what I'm saying? And he had pulled up his shirt and pulled his fringes out. Took a picture like that in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? To show everybody, show Israel, he got his fringes on on his t-shirt up under his work clothes.
So what?
Go ahead.
So he was hiding his friends?
Yeah, he had them tucked in. He had them tucked in. So, go ahead.
Like, in a way, that is what he's doing, because there's some other companies or organizations, it's against the dress code to even wear that stuff like that on the outer apparel, because they can get caught in the machine and stuff. So that's why they say, oh, if you know, put them on your work clothes,
Right.
and if you can't do it, put it on
So-
a t-shirt or whatever.
So,
Be they say be wise.
Silly and makes no sense whatsoever. You know what I mean? Silly, it makes no sense. It's not. You don't have to put them on. I even asked a brother. I asked a brother and a sister. They was more on me about me not having that you know what I'm saying, refrigerators on my shirt. And I said, let me ask you this. I said, you have a job? She said, yeah. I said, you have a work uniform? Not really. I said, but if you did, would you put fringes on your shoes? You should. Yeah, I would. Stop it. You know what I'm saying? These people not finna let you turn around and hop out of the UPS truck with the damn fringes on the bottom of your shirt.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They not finna do that. You know what I'm saying? They is not finna do that. What I have seen is I've been to Walmart, right? And I have not seen, you know what I'm saying, nobody with no fringes on the bottom of their Walmart shirt. Okay? I done got a ton of shot of but I ain't seen no fringes on the bottom of their shirt.
Right.
Alright. Now what I have seen is that them foreigners, like the Muslims, Arab women, when they get the job, they let them wear they wrap on their head, you know what I'm saying, because that's a part of their culture. You understand? But they not finna let you turn around and put baby fringes on the bottom of your Walmart shirt. You understand? They not finna do it. Alright? And guess what? That's not a part of our culture.
Right.
You understand? That is not a part of Israelite culture to have baby fringes on the bottom of your damn t-shirt. Alright? You can go and pick you out some nice clothes, look good in them. You understand? When you're going out with your woman or your man, you know, you can do that. Okay? You don't have to put them on the bottom of your t-shirt. You have not sinned. You understand? It's not a law that you must have them on all of your clothes, on your everyday clothing. That's not the law. Fake Israelites don't know the law. Okay? And they're not going to know until they come into the truth. Alright? So that was that one. Let me see if we got any more questions. Alright, no more questions. Okay. Now, as far as God choosing a people, okay, I done had several different folks say that is not true. Go to Exodus 19:5. I had people say, no. There's no such thing as God's chosen people anymore. I actually heard that. Right? And no, that is a lie. Yes, God chose some people a long time ago, starting with Adam and going on down to Adam's descendants, you understand, which was next after that was Noah, okay? Then after that it was Abraham, it was Isaac, and then it was Jacob, alright? And Most High changed Jacob's name to Israel, and we are Israelites because we are Israel's descendants, you understand? And God, He chose the people then, and He still has those same people that He chose right now today. Alright? Give me Exodus 19:5.
Count. Exodus chapter 19, verse 5. Now therefore, if ye will obey my voice indeed, and keep my covenant, then ye shall be a peculiar treasure unto me, above all people.
Who?
Above all people.
You're going to be above all people. If you follow the Most High, if you keep His laws, statutes, and commandments. You understand? Go to Deuteronomy 7, 6, and 8. I'm going to run through these real quick because we at the time, getting close to the time. Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6 through 8. Read
Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people.
Thou art in what?
An holy people.
And holy people. Due to Christianity and all of their lies, you understand, this is This is what they think of when they hear the word holy. You understand? It's a trumpet blowing in the background. The clouds is opening up. The ray of sun is shining down on you. You start levitating. The angels start singing and oh, that's what they think holy is. You understand? And that's not it. The word holy simply means
So
separate. Go ahead.
Get the little white baby.
Oh man, of course the angels is little white babies. Okay? That's why they put them on a pack of tissue. They really believe that that is an angel, a little baby. Well, no, they not. According to the scriptures, angels is gangsters. You understand me? They ain't no damn babies. Okay? Not at all. Alright? But they really believe that, oh, you looking up in the heaven, oh, that's what they think holy is. You know what I'm saying? They so damn stupid, man. Christianity makes you dumb. Okay? Christianity is the boy. If you want to dumb somebody down, let them go to the Christian church.
That's right.
Boy, they gonna be dumb as a box of rocks, like my grandma used to say. You know what I'm saying? You'll be dumb as a box of damn rocks coming about the Christian church. You ain't gonna know nothing. All right? But go ahead, keep reading.
The Lord thy God has chosen thee.
He did what?
Have chosen thee
He has chosen thee. Keep going.
to be a special people
Mm-hmm.
unto himself
Mm-hmm.
above all people.
A special people unto himself. You understand? Unto himself meaning him and him alone. You understand? You God's special people, man. You blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. You are God's special people, that peculiar people. I mean, come on, man. How many? Okay, when it comes to the way we dress, the way we wear our hair, you know what I'm saying? The way we talk, and every damn thing. Everybody just can't. It's like, damn, like what's up with these people, man? Like why? So we didn't told them everything, gave them all the games. They pretty much they know now. You know what I'm saying? But we've been real special, real peculiar to these people. Like, damn, what's up? Like, why do they talk the way they talk? You know, especially that slang. They had to turn around and make us a language, a damn ebonics. We ain't need that. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about how we talk. You talk how you talk, and we talk how we talk. You understand? We know exactly what we saying to each other.
Right.
And we don't get it twisted. You understand? We don't get it confused and mixed up. You know, we know what we saying. Just don't worry about it. Okay? You talk like you was proper, and we slang and get over it. Okay? So the Lord said you're gonna be a holy people. You understand? Peculiar, special unto Himself. You understand? Above all people on the earth. You understand? Knowing that you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are chosen people, I mean that should give you a little something to work with. You know what I mean? You should turn around and say, you know what? Damn, I'm special. Okay, I am what do they say? I am somebody. I am somebody.
Right.
Okay, you know what? Okay, then I'm gonna stop selling drugs to my people. Cause I know if I'm special, he got to be special too. Okay? I'm gonna stop sleeping with my brother's wife because guess what? If I'm special, then he's special too. I'm gonna stop treating my sisters so horrible, get that monkey there, leave her alone. You understand? Cause that destroys her. You know, cause if I'm special, she's special too. You understand? We need to know this and understand this. We are special goddamn people. We're supposed to act special. You know, not just be special because the Lord said that, but we're supposed to act special. It's something about how we act that makes us special. Not just, you know what I'm saying, the different things that I name as far as our hair. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, how we talk, our language. Yeah, that makes us peculiar. That makes us different. That makes us special. You understand? But more so how we act. You understand? And the way I'm saying about how we act is us keeping God's laws, statutes, and commandments. If we was doing that, oh boy, what the scripture say about us when the other nations of people see us and how we keeping the laws? What would they say? Precept.
Salaki.
Go ahead.
I'm paraphrasing, but they say, what a great nation that has laws and judgments, I think.
Absolutely.
I can't remember where that's at.
Yeah, I got you. That's it. That's it. Give me Deuteronomy 4 and 6.
Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 6.
Mm-hmm.
Keep therefore and do them,
Mm-hmm.
for this is your wisdom.
This is your what?
Wisdom.
Keeping the laws is your wisdom. You understand? That's all black folks want to do is go get an education, don't you? Well, why don't you come into the Israelite School Universal Practical Knowledge and get your education up under Commander General Yahya? You understand? You go to every college they got out there. What name it couple of Phoenix, Arizona, online. Online is like the biggest thing now. You know what I'm saying? A lot of folks is going to online universities. Okay? But they still got the other, got SLU. You understand? Give me some more names. The HBCUs, yeah. Give me some more. Give me a couple more. Go ahead. Missouri State. And all the ones that's accredited, right? You don't even get, if you go to the one that's not accredited, they look at your degree and don't even think you smart at all. Like, nah, we don't trust this one. You know what I'm saying? You ain't had, this school wasn't accredited. You understand? So all your accredited colleges, they're really supposed to be smart. Now it's the top, you understand, recognized damn degree from an accredited damn college. Right? Now, you come and get that degree from in the Isupk, all right, and you're showed up be accredited there. You understand? You be certified there. Okay, keep going.
God. And your understanding in the sight of the nations.
So his law, statutes, and commandments, that is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the other nations of people. Okay? Meaning that when they seek you, keep on.
We shall hear all these statutes
Mm-hmm.
and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people.
Okay, so they gonna say, you know what, damn, they don't molest their children? Because that's a law. Damn, they do that. That's great. You understand? When the heathens, they molested all they goddamn kids.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The devil turned around. Look, the ISUPK talked about the Christian church since 1969 and how they molest everybody's damn child for left and right. Now they want to turn around and start paying the damn victims of, you know what I'm saying, of the Christian church back for being molested, for being abused. Now you can go start you a claim and get paid for being molested, you know what I'm saying, in the Christian church. All because the ISUPK been wearing them out about all the children they have been molested. You know, since forever. That's part of their damn culture, man. You know what I'm saying? It's to molest their children. Alright? All them heathens do it. They would look at us and say, you know, because guess what? If no black man was to turn around and want to wear a dress on a movie and be gay and act like Wanda and all this kind of mess,
Right.
it wouldn't be funny. You understand? They would say, damn, you know, they not gay. You know what I'm saying? They not homosexual. They not lesbian. Them people is great. You understand? Because look at how good they doing. You know what I'm saying? While we sit here, because you know, gays, they are extremely domestically damn violent, right? So while they in their neighborhood, them heathens in their LGBT community, beating the hell out of each other, fighting all damn day and night, getting high because they done been molested and that's why they gay. They be looking at us like, damn, they straight. What? Look at them. They not gay. The men is strong. The sons is strong. You know what I'm saying? The women and shit, hell, they strong too. They got it going on. The women got it going on. Look at them. You know what I mean? That's what they would turn around and say. All right. But they not saying that about us. They actually is putting hands and foot right on us the same way the white man do. You understand? And cashing in on our damn demise, our calamity, our sin. You understand? While we supposed to be returning to the Most High, keeping His laws, statutes, and commandments, they like, you know what? Let's push homosexuality on even more. Let's get that African Obama and push the hell out of damn homosexuality on these people. That's what they turn around and do. You understand? But that was that all on it?
Sir.
That's it on that. You know what I'm saying? They would say this is a wise and great damn people. Okay, that's what they would say about us. And guess what? That's what they gonna say again. Because up under this banner right here, up under the UPK, we're going to fix blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians.
Right.
You understand? We not gonna give up on our brothers and sisters. Okay? We gonna keep doing the work until Christ returns. Alright? And with that, if we ain't got no more questions, got any questions on the line, go ahead and give them now. Let me give it a second. See, got any questions? Got any on the book? Was it on the book? I don't know if it was a couple of comments or what, I don't know. Alright, but with that, Shalom Israel. Cut that line from the bottom.
Shalom.